Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Googans of the Week, and we are starting off strong on this one as this Googan here just can't seem to get it together. For whatever reason, he cannot figure out why his boat is not moving. If you can, let me know in the comments below. I have a feeling these Googans are going to be here for a while. We may have to come back and check on them later. Somehow, these Googans just seem to time the sets wrong as they're entering port. Somehow, as wild as this scene is, they all wind up okay. Fortunately, there's a good Samaritan boat in the area who winds up coming through and picking the crew up you see in the water, and they're able to successfully get the sailboat out of the way, but man, that was one close call. Speaking of close calls, these Googans got a little too close. Speaking of close calls with animals, it appears this one's figured out there's a better way of fishing than he's been doing. I have a feeling whoever was left to watch the rods is probably getting fired from that job. Speaking of getting fired, I bet somebody got fired here as well. Now, when the Googans are out on the water, you never know what you're going to see. If you've ever watched any of our other channels, you know how often I tell people you really shouldn't tow a boat unless it's a life or death situation. And here, I don't know that it's quite that far, but trying to tow this yacht that is sinking with the dinghy, probably not the best idea, but it doesn't matter. It wasn't able to help. Fortunately, everybody in this situation was able to get off the yacht before it arrived in the location like you see here, but if you ever wondered the reason why we don't advise people to tow other boats, unless you're a pro, well, here's why. And of course, as every Googan knows, when you're going fishing, the best spot to fish is in the breakwater. I mean, you can't get a better place. This is where the fish are, and this is where the Googans like to be as well. But if you do get into the breakwater, make sure you have a bilge pump, like hiring a friend kind of like this crew. Give him a bucket, let him do the work, while you get in the water and maybe do a little noodling on the side.
Tell me something. Are you stupid or something? Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
I gotta love my man's determination with this bucket. He's bound to determine that this ship is not going down, not while he's on bilge pump watch. But fortunately for this crew, they're able to get the boat dragged up to the beach, and everybody winds up okay in this situation. But let's take a step back and check on our crew from the beginning of the video, and for some reason, yes, they are still there. Rumor has it that if you head over to the Boynton boat ramp and look out at the old sandbar, the dock blocker, you're probably still gonna see them there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here, just like Miami Boat Ramps, Ivo Tesankabov, Sailing Zumia, and Perk NY Marcelo did this week. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.